Hey, Shalom. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Arkim now pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom. This is going to be another quick lesson, and Lord, when you're edified. Alright, so this lesson is going to be based upon a quote that I always quote, that I get from Jake. Whenever a wicked ass rapper get put to death, or something else pop up, what does Jake always say? Can 2020 get any worse? Man, 2020 ain't it. All right, but wait until you see 2021. All right, because right now ain't really shit going on. Of course, you got prophecy popping off, but it's going to be on a very high intensified scale in 2021, Lord willing. All right, you're going to have, FEMA camps set up. Right, they already talking about rolling out the you know what. Right, that's still going to be the only way you're going to be able to function in society unless you have it, man. Like all types of things are coming to this place, man. So things are gonna get worse if you ain't know, Jake. Right? Ain't gonna be no more, going back to normal as you perceive to be, man. Ain't gonna be none of that shit, man. All right, the Lord, He's getting ready to judge this place at a very high scale, man. Right? Shit, that's just out of this world, crazy, man. All right, that's what's coming to this place, man. But of course, Jake, they in that dead state of mind. They think that things are gonna go back to normal, but ain't shit going back to normal, man. All right, the new normal is gonna be martial law troops roaming the streets, busting people's heads open. That's what's gonna be happening out here, man. All right, they just approved of, different tactics to put you to death, man. They got what is it, the electric chair, and none of that shit's truly never even went away, man. Right, but they just approved to have the electric chair back up, the hanging, the firing squad, which is some crazy shit, man. Right, imagine just having to sit there and they got AR-15s or whatever they got, all types of crazy guns, and they just shooting them at you, just blowing your body apart, man. Right, that's how a lot of people gonna be put to death. All right, you got what else? They got gas chambers, all types of things, all types of different ways to put you jakes to death, man. Right, and y'all gonna find out the hard way, man. Right, y'all gonna get a very rude awakening coming to your doorstep, man. All right, because y'all refuse to get right with the Lord, man. All right, but this is the book of Matthews 24 and 8. It says, all these are the beginning of sorrows, man. Point blank, period. The things that you see going on now, this ain't really nothing compared to what's really about to happen, man. Right? If this is just the beginning, that means there's an end as well. And getting closer to the end, shit is gonna be a lot more intensified, man. All right. Right now, you still able to go up the street and do what you do, go about your business. But sooner or later, ain't gonna be none of that, man. Right? Every corner you turn, you gonna see dead bodies laying around, man. Like it's spoken about in Psalms 91 and Nahum, the 3rd chapter. Right? 2nd Ezra 16. There's many scriptures to go into that, man. Like all the different uh ancient of ancient prophets, all the prophecies that they spoke about. We in that time when them prophecies are gonna come to pass, man. Right? Some evil shit, man. Right? Evil shit to y'all, but to us it's good because we know that these things have to come to pass in order for us to receive the kingdom, man. Right? But like Ezra said, woe was me, who shall deliver me in those days? Because that's how bad the time that we're living in is gonna get, man. You can't go without this, man. Touching on the topic that I'm touching, you always gotta grab the scripture, man, because it's the time that we're living in. Jeremiah 30 and 7, it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, man. Right, so this time spoken about in the scriptures, man, it's gonna be like a time never before. Slavery can't compare to it, World War One, World War Two. None of that, man. That's how terrible that day is gonna be. And it's not literally just one day. It's just a time period, man. Right. So the time of Jacob's trouble is gonna be, far out of this world crazy, man. Right. So if you wondering if things can get worse, oh, it is, man. A hell of a lot worse, man. To the point where you can't go outside without getting your top blown off. Well, a lot of people, we in a time of judgment, man. So a lot of people gonna get judged. Right. The shit is gonna be so bad out here, man. And that's what the Lord said. If he didn't shorten days, no flesh shall be saved, man. All right. So let's go to Isaiah 24. Isaiah 24 and 7. And it says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh, right? And ain't no more merry-hearted people anymore, right? That's how people walking around, they sighing and shit. Right? Can 2020 get any worse? I hope 2021 got something better for me. right? Ain't no more merry-hearted people no more. When people try to, get in the mirthful spirit, they still mourning because of, how things are going for them. All you hear people say is, 2020 ain't shit. Well, wait until you see 2021, right? It's going to be a hell of a lot worse. Yahweh Shemiah Shah willing, man. Ratazah, right? They talking about, they rolling out the what, sometime in December. And we all know what that's going to lead to, man. That's why we, pumped about them doing it, man. Lord willing, they do it. Lord willing, the military ain't just talking, man. All right, because they roll out, that treatment and shit, that's gonna lead to other prophecies, man. Right, the chip, so on and so forth, man. Right, and that's all we need to come to pass. The chip, the World War III and shit. We get the fuck out of here, man. Right, but things are gonna continue to get worse and worse, man. But all the merry-hearted, hey, all that shit is gonna come to an end, man. All right, the majority, all y'all gonna be signed, not the majority. Slack it, all y'all gonna be signed. All right. Second Ezra 16 and verse 37. And it says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. What plagues? Right? Second Ezra 15, Second Ezra 16, Matthew 24, Luke 21, Second Ezra 9. All those prophecies are getting ready to come to pass, man. Right? The Lord said, though they tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. Right? And the Lord, he not a man that he gonna lie, man. Right? If he say something gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Right? And it says, verse 38, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Right? In 2021, slacking not 2021, but 2020, was those small birth pains, those small contractions, the ones that, come in about every hour or so, those little, those little birth pains. Right? But it's about, it's about that time where it's about to intensify, man, to the point where it's going to be unbearable, man. Right? You're going to have death on every corner, man. Anywhere and everywhere you look, shit is just going to be crazy, man. Right? That's exactly what's about to happen, man. Right? Verse 39, right? And also, you ain't going to be working, man. Ain't going to be no working. Family members going to be put to death. People going to be cannibalizing, eating their own kids, dying left or right. Man, it's some crazy shit, man. That's why it's going to be like a time never before, right? Verse 39, it says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side, right? Mournings and sorrows are coming, right? That's the time to win. Nothing but mournings and sorrows, right? For the 2/3, right? Everywhere you turn, you're going to have sorrow, man. Right? And the only way, you're gonna have comfort is if you stable with these the scriptures, man. Right? The Lord said that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, man. Right? Because we're gonna be put in certain situations where, you know, to a 2/3, it's gonna be, just gruesome, man. Hella uncomfortable. Right? But for, us, Lord, we're not part of that number, we're gonna be stable, man. We're gonna be cool because we know that we put in that situation because the Lord is trying us, man. Right? And ultimately because the Lord, he's trying to work a miracle. Right? And there are gonna be some brothers that are gonna be martyrs, but fuck it, is what it is, that's just how you gotta look at it, man. Because I remember I was looking at, the brothers posting that article, about the guillotines, the firing squad, the gas chamber and all that. And for some reason they kind of fucked him. I was like, damn, like, I was thinking about a firing squad, like just sitting there and just taking all them damn bullets, right? But I was just like, in my head, I was just like, fuck you, it's a demon trying to mess with me, because if you got to take death, man, fuck it, is what it is, man. Right? Yahweh Shah, he was an example, he conquered death, man. Right? We got to be that same exact way, and ultimately, shit, if we do have to die for the testimony of Yahweh Shah, we be the first ones risen, right? We be the first ones coming back with the Lord to see the destruction of America, man. But that's just how you gotta look at, man. Just hope the Lord, bestow a different spirit upon us, just take that shit, man. All right, because none of us want to die in this word, but if that's the Lord's will, hey, shit, it will be done, like Yahweh Shah said, right? Because he ain't want to, get put to death. He wanted another way out, but what he say? But if it's your will be done. Right? You gotta have that same mindset. All right. So, with that being said, that was pretty much it. Things are gonna continue to get a lot worse out here. All right. So for you Jakes out here that think shit is gonna go back to normal, you got a very rude awakening coming to your doorstep. All right. It's gonna continue to get a lot worse. All right. There's gonna be pestilences, famines, right? Sedition among men, all types of things, man. Alright, so with that being said, Lord, when this was edifying, before I close out, I want to say, call like Yahweh, Hashem, 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 Kakadash, the bonus and elders and the apostles of great millstone. Peace and blessings be taught that I can pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom and Abba Abba.